I'm back at Universal Orlando Resort to have some fun and of course check up on the parks. You can see behind me there's a couple new little additions. So how about you and I dive right in. Oh yeah, we've made it inside Universal Studios Florida. Rip Ride Rocket, there it goes. It is a gorgeous day out today. Oh yeah, it honestly feels like late spring, early summer. It's actually not humid. It's not like too bad, it's like just a tiny bit. But oh wow, it's just so nice outside. Looks like we have some Mardi Gras booths popping up around the park. And the tribute store facade is not quite up yet. They do have a Mardi Gras tribute store. Super excited to check that out here in the next few days. We'll be back at the park quite often to look at all those goodies. Oh, hello, Jimmy Fallon. Nice to see you. We're gonna head over to Mummy because Mummy just reopened not too long ago from its refurbishment. I wish I could film on the ride, but not able to, so I will check on you guys in just a little bit and I'll tell you what they changed because I've been hearing that a few little surprises are in this. All right, we just got off Mummy. That was a lot of fun. We didn't really notice a lot of changes in the beginning part of the ride, but they did change the Scarab Room scene. That's now brighter, and the projections in that room, the turntable room, that's all changed. And then also up the launch hill, that has a new projection, which is really neat. And then inside the ride, where the main coaster part is, that's all, as far as like the light up characters, all those are different. So it's nice to see that they replaced all those. Everything looks bright and colorful now. It's looking fantastic. The ride's doing good. And if you're wondering, yep, Fast and the Furious is open today. A little closer to King's Cross, you can see even more booths are set up for the Mardi Gras celebration. It's happening in the next few days. Making our way into Diagon Alley. Ooh, look at that reveal. So good. Oh yeah, that dragon just chilling, getting a suntan. You know what sounds good right now is some ice cream. I think we're gonna have to do that. I haven't had ice cream here in a long time, and the line is pretty lengthy. I don't mind waiting though. It's a little warm today, but ooh, that sounds so good right now. Let's do that. Who else misses the pumpkin juice? I haven't been able to get pumpkin juice in any of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter lands for quite some time. I forgot, I think someone had told me why they removed the pumpkin juice, but I don't remember why. So if you know, go ahead and comment down below, because I sure do miss this. Today's suggestions are sticky toffee pudding or Earl Grey and lavender, which I've had the Earl Grey and lavender before. It's really good. Ooh, look at all these delicious waffle cones. I don't know what I want to get. I think maybe I'll just get a cup. I don't know if I'll get a waffle cone. All right, so we just got our ice cream. Michael got the Earl Grey and lavender.
Yeah.
He's never had this
one for me, yeah.
Yeah, he's never had it before. Go ahead and dive right in. Hopefully you like it. And you don't like throw up here in Diagon Alley, or else everyone's gonna laugh and stare. You don't want to do that.
Oh wow! Ooh. You can actually taste the lavender a lot in here.
Did you taste the tea?
Yeah, is that what it is?
Well, you can taste the lavender, and then the Earl Grey's the tea.
I feel like you can taste the lavender like flavor like a lot.
That's
just surprising.
That's so good. Yeah, I've had that before, and it's amazing.
It's actually really good.
All right, I got the chocolate chili. I know some of you are like chocolate chili. No, so it's a little spicy. Let's give it a try. I've never had this one before.
Who bites their ice cream?
Because if I were to lick it, I really wouldn't get like full bite, you know?
That's a red flag.
But no, this is really good. So it's just plain, it tastes like chocolate, but you get that little kick of chili in the back. And it's honestly not too spicy. And someone who's not like used to spicy food can totally do this. It's not like that bad. Honestly, a bag of hot Cheetos is probably spicier than this. So this is really good. It's refreshing. Yeah, it's pretty good. The spicy flavor is just like, it's an aftertaste. It doesn't like come to you right off the bat. This is total aftertaste spicy. But yeah, it honestly just tastes like it has a little bit of like cayenne pepper or something in it, you know? Like just like a tiny bit, like a very tiny bit. Now you're probably wondering, you know, why I got the cone, because I said I was gonna get the cup. Well, they don't have cups available, which is odd because I remember last time I had ice cream here, they had cups available. they only had the souvenir cup available. And honestly, I get why they're doing that, because they just want to upsell people and make more money. I totally understand it. But at the same time, if you are allergic to something like the waffle cone, and you can only have it in a cup, and your only option is a souvenir glass, not too many guests are going to do that. They're just going to say, you know what, screw it, because I don't want to spend the extra money on getting a souvenir glass when I could just go somewhere else and get ice cream. So I feel like Universal should offer the cups just for those like that have an allergy or something, because not everyone can get the waffle cone. Look, another booth, an epic booth. It's nice to see this. It's cool that the water level is low, that you can kind of see all the exposed infrastructure for this crazy nighttime show that they do. And yeah, see, I mean, the platform's not that big.
But the show is like still good.
Yeah, the show is really well put together. So it goes to show, I mean, you don't really need a huge surface area to put on, you know, something that's really good. And I'm glad Universal did this version versus the first version they had. You know, when World of Color first came out, you know, all the parks kind of want to do their own competition, you know, their own version of it. And Universal had a water nighttime show around that time, and it just wasn't that good. You know, I'm gonna be honest, it just wasn't that good. But when they installed this, oh man, night and day difference. So I'm glad that this is stuck around, and I'm glad they're using this for multiple applications, not just, you know, something for one specific time of the year. They're using this for Halloween, using it for the holidays. This is a really good investment. How about let's head over to the other park. Let's make our way over to Islands of Adventure. We're gonna take the Hogwarts Express over there and jump in line for Hagrid's. It's posted a 60-minute wait, but it's probably a little shorter than that. We've made it over to King's Cross. We're enjoying the AC, and you know what? For the first time of 2021, we're gonna be able to use our Express Pass on our Premier Orange Pass. Oh yeah, I'm super excited to start using this again. It's been a while. The last time we did this was during the summer, actually. And look at that, my annual pass matches my band today. Because when you stay at the Universal Hotel, they check your temperature at the hotel, and today's color was orange. Now, just as a heads up, if you do have a Premier Pass or a pass that has Express loaded on it, during the week, you can use your Express Pass at 2 p.m. On the weekends, you can use it at 4 p.m. We just got off Forbidden Journey, and yeah, the space that used to have all the lockers is now a shopping area, and they have a bunch of like garland everywhere. It's like Christmas in here. How neat. They have a bunch of specialty merch. I think this is a really good way to utilize a space that would just be empty. You know, they just go ahead and extend the gift shop, and you can increase your sales per square footage for sure. Yeah, this is nice. I like this. This is like a cool little, this is a for sure cool little area to do some shopping in. It's so weird because I'm so used to the lockers being here. We're in Jurassic Park. You know what that means? We're gonna check up on the VelociCoaster. We've added a few new goodies to the project, so let's see if we can check those out. Oh yeah, look at that. 2 all-new Raptors. So this pretty much confirms to me, at least, that this is the entrance down here.
Or at least one of them.
Yeah, this could be one of them, because I thought the entrance was going to be a little bit further up, but this looks like this is where you're going to be going, which it makes sense. And plus, if they need to extend the queue, this is actually a good space to do that anyway, because this has been kind of like a dead space for a while. But look at those 2 new Raptors. Those look awesome. That's a really cool entryway. Right underneath that stall, coaster's gonna be coming down, flying, hauling butt, and you're gonna be flown right into that stall right above these Raptors. That's cool. That's actually a really cool, picturesque moment. I really like this view of the coaster. It's really cool. And eventually when the trees grow, this will look even better. But oh man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to have them take down the panels that are right here at the bottom so we can see deeper into the structure. We'll watch the coaster go by and we get a really good shots of that. Yeah, this is really close. They've been able to build this from the ground up, carve out all the beautiful rock work, program this thing in like relatively a short period of time. I mean, this was very fast. I remember coming here, you know, in August, starting to like look at this project, and there really wasn't much. And now look at it. I mean, it's the construction walls are down, things are getting finished. I mean, it's looking really, really nice. I mean, the trees are planted. I love it. I cannot wait. This is one of my most anticipated coasters here in Orlando. I mean, there's so many good coasters being built here. Now, this attraction went down for refurbishment not too long ago, and it shouldn't be down for too long. But we'll keep an eye on it, just in case it pops up randomly. So right now we're heading over towards the VelociCoaster to check that out over here by Popeyes, because it looks like there's some people on board, and they might be doing some promotional work right now. All right, so we made it down closest to VelociCoaster. It's about as close as we can get, because this area right here is blocked off. I wish we can go down there, but right now they just have it all blocked off for us. Now, people are on it. So yeah, they are doing promotional work today. And they're probably gonna be doing this all day, because usually when you film promotional for a new attraction, camera work does take a long time. So we'll keep an eye on it, and I'm super excited to see some people on it. This is so cool. All right, they sent a train, and it looks like they have some people on it. So I'm gonna try to get a good angle of this bad boy coming in through the top hat here. All right, so voiceover Dylan here to do a little bit of splaining, because the music was a little loud down there. I didn't want to have all these different interruptions, and there was a lot of people down there watching this too, which was a lot of fun. But yep, there it goes. There are people on board, which is very exciting. They were pretty much just doing promotional work, and you know, when they do promotional work like this, it's like an all-day process, because it just takes a long time to get certain shots, and you have to get different angles and whatnot. But we were incredibly jealous, because these guys were able to, you know, finally ride this all-new coaster opening up at Islands of Adventure here pretty soon. Super excited for this, and just, you know, watching it over again, it sounds so smooth. It just, like, everything about this coaster, I think, is just going to be so much fun. I cannot wait for it to open, and it's a good sign that people are now on it, which means that all that safety check and all that fun stuff it's cleared and ready to go. So they're going to be doing a lot of testing, you know, getting more cycles in as much as they can, you know, with more people on it. I'm sure a lot of the crews that have been working on it will get a chance to take a ride on it every once in a while. And you never know, they might need to do some pickup shots when it comes to all this promotional work. And what I found pretty interesting about this was this particular train, none of the guests that were on board had masks on, but then they would send other trains with people that had masks on. So I'm sure that this particular marketing campaign was for some time in the future, and it's exciting just to see this many people on the attraction having a good time. And here's a shot of the front of the coaster where most of the rock work is. You can see again there's some more people. Now this is a different train. They had masks on, so they must have swapped some people out, maybe get some different you know, marketing points, because obviously you're going to want to market the people with the masks on first, and then the marketing with the people that don't have the masks on, that's like for a future, or you know, shots that they can use all the time when advertising the park or the attraction or whatever. But it was interesting to see that, and it was like a cool little interesting little tidbit that maybe some people watching the ride being tested didn't really notice, but that was like one of the first things I noticed. I was like, oh look, some people are wearing masks and some people aren't. This is a really cool portion of the attraction, you know, when you come into the Heartline roll. And I was wondering if this little bump right here before the Heartline roll was going to give anybody airtime, and it actually does. Like, watching people go through, they are lifted off their seats, so it pretty much confirms that section for me that is a nice little pop of airtime going into the finale. And it's just, it's so cool to see everyone has a smiling face on and is just really enjoying the coaster. Now this is a shot of the front of the queue, where the official start of the queue begins, and you can see another 2 Velociraptor statues, which is amazing. It's going to be a total of 4 in this general area. There's 2 when you walk down the hill, and then 2 right before you enter the queue itself. And then there's obviously some static figures within the attraction closest to the front half of the ride. I doubt there's any elements in the second half where that helix is at the end. But it's nice to see all these little details, you know, being finished, and we're very close to this ride being complete. You know, they're testing with people on it. They're cycling the attraction at night. The lighting looks amazing at night. Oh my God, we were able to see it at night, test for a tiny bit, and it just looks so cool with that lighting package on the ride vehicle. So this coaster is really shaping up to be something special for Islands of Adventure, and I'm super excited. And we just now have to wait for this to go into soft previews, which I'm sure they'll do. I don't know if they'll announce it, because I don't, you know, want a bunch of people to come in at once. But nonetheless, this is going to be an exciting coaster to you know, add to the bucket list of all the new coasters coming to Orlando. I mean, there's so much happening in Orlando, and I'm excited that this particular ride is nearing the finish line, and we're about to enjoy one of the coolest coasters on Universal property. We've made it back to Cabana Bay. It was a great day at both Universal Orlando and Islands of Adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel and you love theme park content, especially from Universal Orlando Resort and all the other theme parks here in Florida, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so stay up to date on every time I post new videos. I have an Instagram account. I'll leave that link down below in the description, as well as a huge shout out to my Buy Me a Coffee members that help me out every single month. You guys are absolutely amazing. But oh yeah, it was a fun day. It was a half day, few hours in the park, and I'm glad we got shots of the VelociCoaster in the evening. And oh man, I cannot wait to go on that new attraction. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a wonderful evening, day, morning, whatever it is, and I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.